Here's a harsh truth. If your mornings are chaotic, your life probably is too. Billionaires know this, and that's why they guard their mornings like a vault. They don't just wake up and hope for success, they design it. And today, you're going to discover the 10 morning habits of billionaires that virtually guarantee wealth, discipline, and success. By the way, before you roll your eyes and think, "But I'm not a billionaire," let me stop you right there. Every billionaire started as an ordinary person. The difference? Their daily decisions. And you can start yours tomorrow morning. Now, quick question. When was the last time you snoozed your alarm? Be honest. Because while you were hitting snooze, Elon Musk was probably building another company. Let's dive in. Habit 1, wake up before the world. Most billionaires rise before the rest of the world. Tim Cook wakes up at 3:45 a.m. Howard Schultz around 4:30. Why? Because the early morning hours are quiet, distraction-free, and give them an edge before emails, meetings, and chaos begin. If you start your day before others even hit snooze, you're not just ahead of schedule. You're ahead in life. And waking up early is just the first step. What you do next determines whether you gain clarity or drown in noise. Habit 2, exercise the body, sharpen the mind. Richard Branson swears his morning workouts give him an extra 4 hours of productivity. Exercise isn't about abs or flexing. It's about focus, stamina, and confidence. Movement primes your brain to attack the day. And no, scrolling TikTok with your thumbs doesn't count as exercise. Once the body is awake, it's time to train the mind. Habit 3, practice stillness. Warren Buffett spends hours reading. Ray Dalio practices meditation. Billionaires know clarity is currency. A few minutes of meditation, journaling, or quiet reading can separate noise from priorities. If your mornings feel chaotic, ask yourself, are you reacting to life or are you creating it? But focus alone isn't enough. You also need to guard your most valuable asset, your time. Habit 4, ruthless time blocking. Billionaires don't rely on to-do lists. They rely on calendars. Every important task is blocked in advance, protecting them from distractions. Think about it. If time is money, then wasting time is burning cash. Now, to have the energy to execute on those blocks, you need fuel. Habit 5, a strategic breakfast. They don't just eat anything. Many billionaires go light. Protein, clean carbs, hydration. Steve Jobs often fasted to boost mental clarity. Jeff Bezos avoided morning meetings so he could eat breakfast with his family. Meanwhile, most of us, we're shoving down cold pizza from last night. Once fueled, the next move is to feed ambition itself. Habit 6, setting daily intentions. Successful people ask themselves, what's the one thing I must achieve today that moves me closer to my vision? This daily alignment keeps small actions tied to big goals. Without it, you're just busy, not productive. But intentions are worthless without accountability. Habit 7, review long-term goals. Billionaires zoom out. They don't just focus on today's tasks, they align them with their 5-year vision. Imagine trying to build a mansion without a blueprint. Reviewing long-term goals ensures every brick you lay is in the right place. If you don't remind yourself where you're going, distractions will decide for you. And speaking of control, here's a habit that flips your brain into high gear. Habit 8, cold showers and mental toughness. Jeff Bezos once said, comfort is the enemy of growth. Cold showers train your brain to embrace discomfort, making daily challenges less intimidating. Plus, nothing wakes you up faster than freezing water hitting your back at 6 a.m. Better than coffee, and cheaper too. Now that your body and mind are wired, it's time for gratitude. Habit 9, practicing gratitude. Oprah Winfrey, not a billionaire by accident, writes down 3 things she's grateful for every morning. Gratitude fuels abundance. When you appreciate what you have, you attract more. Without gratitude, even wealth feels empty. And finally, the keystone habit that ties all of these together, habit 10, lifelong learning every morning. Bill Gates reads, Elon Musk devours information. Warren Buffett, he spends 80% of his day learning. If you're not learning daily, you're falling behind, Because someone else is, and they'll outpace you. Even 20 minutes of reading or listening to an audiobook in the morning separates you from 90% of people who wake up and immediately scroll Instagram. And here's the secret. It's not what you know today. It's what you'll know tomorrow that determines your future. So there you have it. The 10 morning habits of billionaires that guarantee success. The question is, which one will you start tomorrow? Because habits aren't theory, they're choices. And your mornings decide your destiny. Now, if you truly want to build wealth, there's one principle every billionaire quietly relies on: the power of compounding. It's the ultimate wealth-building logic. Tap the video on your screen right now where I'll show you exactly how compounding turns small, daily actions into unstoppable wealth over time. Don't miss it. Your future self will thank you.